Good morning, guys. I'm Teena King, the Empire Builder. I am going to show you today how to submit your site to Bing, Yahoo, and a lot of other miscellaneous Google and a lot of other miscellaneous search engines. We're going to ping a video URL. I'm going to show you how to organize your files, your all of your URLs, as you can see, into one spreadsheet, so that's easier to get to, and also so you can track whether you have submitted these at least once a month. I have quite a few websites, as you can see. What I usually do is I go down and I put in here, as you can see, title um, of the title of the page means what did you name it in the actual website when it asks you, when your meta tags and your all your information, your description, what did you name it? Like this particular page I'm going to do today is Empire Builder, and as you see, I don't have all the other ones in here. This is just the main one. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the URL off this page, which you can see it's right here, same thing. Copy it off of there if you want to. Then you're going to go over to Bing. It's the first one, and all these links will be up there for you on the PDF that I'm also going to be submitting with this. So you're going to put in this caption. Now you're going to watch. This caption is going to take forever because I'm using recording software while I'm doing this. As you can see, it says not responding. Sorry about that. For some reason, it just does this every time I record. So we're going to wait for that to come in place. There we go. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to make sure we use capital letters, or if they ask you to, sometimes you can't tell what they are. But make sure you try to get it the best you can. And we're going to wait for that to populate. Okay, so you can see, submit your site to Bing. It's under Webmaster. Like I said, I will put these links for each one of these in there. Okay, I believe it doesn't. I believe it doesn't like that last line. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do after we do that is just click submit, and we're gonna let it work. I did get all the letters in there, all the characters you see. Am I missing one? Don't think I'm missing one. No. Okay. So click submit. Once we click submit, it'll do its little thing. There it goes. I can see it turning. Okay. Now the reason, now you might be wondering why we submit these. Okay. Well, first of all, you want to make sure that your website is findable through the search engines, because most people, if they're looking for a product that you have, that's where they're going to be. People work here. What are different goals of this? Click start sending. It only takes a few seconds. As you can see, my URL has already been submitted before, so you will start seeing results here of different places that it's been submitted to already, and then they'll submit to the ones that it is not in there. We're gonna go back over to here to Bing. Bing is complete. Let's see. Your Bing request was, I believe it's complete. It's just not showing it yet. Yes, it was successfully successfully submitted. It's for some reason just not had caught up to itself yet. I use these three on every single site I create, and if any of y'all know me, y'all know I have 600 sites. And those are some of those are client sites, some of those are my advertising sites, some of those are YouTube videos, promotional videos, anything of that nature. Anything that pushes my name out there further, my business, Empire Builder. I have a couple different companies that I work with. I also do business funding, which I'll be coming out with some videos about that pretty soon. I'm going to show people how to set up your corporations correctly, all of that. So that's coming out pretty soon. Watch for those videos. This particular site, as you can see, is very slow today. Sorry, I apologize. But the request was submitted. As you can see, your request was submitted successfully. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go ahead and go into Google's because hopefully Google is working with us today. Bing apparently doesn't want to work with us today. When you get over here, what you're going to do, this is a really simple one, just the same. What you're going to do is put your URL in there and say, I am not a robot, which sometimes I feel like I am, but I'm not. A mom bot, I guess. No, I got corny jokes. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay. Well, we're going to hopefully be able to get into Google here. Basically, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to show you. You go in, you put your URL in here. You say, I am not a robot, and push the button. Then you click submit request. And then it'll pop up and it'll say your request was, your site was successfully submitted. So basically, like I said, you're going to want to go through each one of these websites and submit every single one of your videos, and make sure you're, as you're doing these, you are making a note in your in your Excel spreadsheet that I'm going to add a template to for you. What the way I have this set up is I put the name of the company or site that I'm using, and then what I do, this is the name of the site. I put, this is the name of the page title, the actual URL, because I want you to go into, don't just type it, go in, grab it from the URL, the address bar. Is this a YouTube video? No. You're gonna make sure if it is or it's not, you're gonna put no. The reason why that is because you're gonna submit those differently. Did I ping it? Okay, well, you just watched me ping Empire Builder. So you're gonna go through each one of these. You ping, I put it in ping my website. I also just did Bing and Google. And now you'll see there's other tabs up here. Facebook groups, Facebook page. This is your business page. This is your Facebook groups. Did you put this video in those groups? When I try to do my Facebook groups, I actually go through and I try to do at least 150 groups a week. I know there's a lot for some people, so this is just because I'm doing this full time. I mean, if you're doing this part time, just add to 5 or 6 groups. Just build it up. I mean, create one post and just copy and paste. You don't have to keep doing it. Did you put it on your LinkedIn page? Did you put it on Twitter? If you have a blog, Pinterest, Google Plus. A lot of people are asleep on Google Plus. There is a lot of Google Plus. Google ranks Google Plus articles and comments higher, obviously, because they're Google, than a lot of these other ones. So if you'll notice, if you go into Google and you submit into Google Plus, your YouTube video will come up faster under that than it will just be ranking it by itself. And then again, did you send it to your your email list? That's important too. Is this a video you sent out to your email list? As you can see, I personally have a lot of work to do on these particular sites. So we go through the different ones because I have some of these, like this one is a referral site I use. This one is a funnel that I set up. This is another funnel I set up for one of my affiliates. This is another funnel. This is another funnel. This is a website I'm working on for my husband. This one is my main credit repair website. So I mean, like each one of these I add in here and I make sure. I'm actually in the middle of building a website called Building with Teena. Y'all will be able to see that a little bit later. That'll have all of these trainings on there. So okay, well, let's go back over here and look. As you can see, we have been submitted. Oh, it's still processing. Okay, we've been submitted to quite a few different sites already. I've never heard of some of these, but if it pushes your business out there further and makes you searchable, I mean, it only takes a few seconds. It's not like you have to manually enter any of these. So it will show 100, and it will ping it to 150 different search engines. And this is for free. There is other sites that make you pay for this, but as you can see, this is a free submission service. This is just the one I use. There's quite a few. If you don't like this one, just look up search engine submission, a free search engine submission. So once we have all of this, and I apologize because we are not showing what we need to show right now. But this one has, it says your request has been submitted. Then this one is still going, and this particular one, yeah, we're frozen. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll let it work, and I'll come back. I'm going to turn the camera off, let it work, and come back, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like when it's done. Okay, well, it looks like we have the Bing has been submitted successfully. Okay, awesome. So if you want to do another one, you can go in here and you can submit another one. You don't have to sign up for this. If you want to submit another one, just click the back button. It'll send you right back to the same place where we just came from. Okay, well, Ping is still working. This one, like I said, it's 150 different ones it goes through, so it definitely works on its own time. It usually only takes a few minutes, but like I said, with the bandwidth it takes to record these videos, sometimes it takes a little time. So I'm going to shut the camera down again and let that work, and then I'll come right back to you. Okay, it looks like we got all submitted to all 150 different websites. As you can see, 150 here. So let's go over to Google. We're gonna ping the website on here. Click I am not a robot. This one is so I'm gonna submit. Okay. And Google likes to give you these weird select all the squares with street signs. I believe that's it. So let's go verify. Okay. Apparently I'm not a robot. Yay. Thank you for letting me know that, Google. Submit your request. It's going to take a second. Once it submits, it's going to give us a submission success message. Okay, yep. Well, apparently it just brings us back to that submitting it again. But it has been submitted. This is where you go back in and you start to add the next sites. So that is how you submit to these to 152 152 different search engines. Now I'm going to show you real quick how to do your YouTube videos. So let me go down here and grab one of my YouTube videos. I have not put them all in here yet, but a good idea is to go through and put them all in before you do this. So this is really easy to navigate. So you're going to get the URL for the YouTube video. You're going to go up. We're going to resubmit. We're going to go, actually, sorry, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Bing. And I'm going to let that go back to submit your site. And let that work. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can for you guys. It's just not working with me today. No. Okay, so clicking back, you'll probably see the last URL you did, which that was the last one. Okay, so once you come here, you're going to go and put this same thing. I'm going to refresh this because I like to have a fresh one every time I do it. Refresh caption. So as soon as they refresh it, okay, so 4MU Submit, and may have to do it a second time because it seems like I always have to do the captions a second time. Apparently, I'm not very good with captions. I can build full-on websites, and oh, I guess I can. So that URL has been submitted to Bing. So we're gonna go over here to. I've already submitted this particular URL, but I'm gonna try it again for y'all. So there is my YouTube URL. Search now. We're going to let it go through and see what it does. Like I said, you want to try to submit. Yep, it's submitting them. Okay. You want to try to submit your URLs at least once a month. It makes it keeps them fresh on the top. Plus, you know, there's millions, literally, of people that are submitting videos to YouTube daily. So you definitely want to keep your stuff on top. That while this is working, I'm going to go over here to back to Google. See, this is the message you get after you submit your first. We submitted our first link. So we're going to go back over here and we're going to paste that in and try to figure out if we're a robot again. Okay. All right. We're moving a little faster here, guys. Okay. So click the squares that have street signs in it. Okay. I am verified. Clicking the button verify. I am not a robot. Yay. Thank you, Google, for telling me again. Submit the request. Now it's going to submit. And let's see how long it takes. In the meantime, I like to switch back and forth. Sorry if I'm making you nauseous by switching back and forth. But I do like to switch back and forth to see if everything, all the processes are going good. Right now we have 47 done. We've been submitted to 48 different search engines. Okay, we'll let that continue on. Okay, so it is still, there we go. Search engine crawl. Now, okay, I submit all of my URLs. Okay, some people say just submit the home page, but I have found I get better ranking if I submit each individual page of my website and have it let Google crawl it. So now, just because I mean that's the way I do it. If you have the time to do it, if not, I do have an assistant that actually helps me. Yes, he's only 12, but he helps me. And by the way, that is another thing. If you have any children and they do any work for you and you pay them, make sure that you create some type of invoice or something or receipt showing where you paid them, even if it's only $1, because it's a write-off on your taxes. Okay, so we're at 57. We're at 57 sites. Oh, excuse me, that one jumped pretty quick. Let's see. Let's go where we're at. We are almost done, guys. We're almost done. This is important. Okay, 91. Wow, that jumped fast. We're moving along now. Hey. Okay, so we got about 50 more to go. It should not take long. But in the meantime, I will tell you about what I do. As empire builder, what I do is I help business owners or people that want to be business owners set up their businesses correctly. How to do everything from file your corporations all the way up to how to get paid off of several different streams of income. I personally have 5 streams of income that I manage every single day, and I do this full time. So I don't put it out there, I made all of this money. I'm not that type of person that feels like I need to show, oh, I've made stacks on stacks personally. I'm not that person. But I will tell you I've had great success with this. You will see me all over the place. We're getting ready to take some trips here, and I'll be showing you some of the stuff that I do. I'm able to travel and do this anywhere. As long as I have an internet, a Wi-Fi connection, I'm good. A laptop, a phone, and a Wi-Fi connection. And me, I'm old school, have to have pen and paper, pencil and paper. You can make money anywhere. You could be anywhere. Okay, so now, yay, we got 150 submissions on that URL. So we're gonna go back over to our spreadsheet, and we're gonna put yes. We said, is this a YouTube video? Yes. Has it been submitted to Ping My Site? Yes. Has it been submitted to Bing? Yes. Has this been submitted to Google? Yes. And actually, this is on my fan page. This video is on my fan page, and today I'm submitting it to groups. So, and I'm also going to put it on my blog in a few minutes here and finish all this out. I would tell you the best thing to do after you have all of your URLs in here, and actually after you've pinged them and added them to Bing and Google and your fan page, I would tell you to, actually not your fan page, after you've done the URL submissions, what you should do is go into Hootsuite, and I'll put a link for that. And I'm going to do a video on how to schedule for Hootsuite. But what you should do is go into Hootsuite and create a scheduled post. This, you don't have to, you do not have to do a lot of posting ahead of time, but this will help you. This is a particular thing that will help you, because if you schedule out 5 posts for the week, which in Instagram you should be posting at least 2 to 3 videos a day. On Facebook, you should, on your fan page, you should have at least two videos a day. In your groups, you should have at least 2, if not videos, articles, some type of content. You got to keep content circulating. You got to keep people interested. Every single day you got to add something. That is why we do these things we're doing. So please like, subscribe, and share. I will be doing more videos. I will also, you can also go to my website if you're looking to get your branding going. I do have go to services. I do help people brand their businesses. I'm very cheap as far as it goes, because I try to work with people's budgets on here. Right now we have a special running for banners. Sorry, this thing is slow. Banners just for all your social media. As you can see, each banner is only $15, and then logo design I do $99. Social media packages. What that is $97, and you get 6 different banners for your website. All for the different ones. LinkedIn, they're all properly sized. They're easy to upload. So if you need any help with that, please let me know. You can find all of my information at the bottom of this video. There will be comments on there. You can also join my Facebook group if you are not currently a part of it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you have any videos requests, please let me know.